Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6, one presentation, our discussion about magnetic disc and optical disc. But first, before we go to our presentation, let me introduce ourselves. The first, Ratna Indah Safitri, number 16, and then Rikudidala Muhammad, number 17, and the last is Sylvia Zahri, number 18. This is the example picture between magnetic disc and optical disc. So this is the first topic about the definition between magnetic disc and optical disc. Magnetic disc. A magnetic disc is a storage device that uses a magnetization process to read, write, rewrite, and access data. The magnetic disc is made of a set of circular platters. Next is optical disc. An optical disc is any computer disc that uses optical storage technique and technology to read and write data. It is a storage device in which optical light energy used.
Examples: magnetic disk. In magnetic disk, there are hard disks. Hard disk work is to permanently store and retrieve computer data. That is, the computer keeps the data safe even after power off. A hard disk can store anywhere from 10 to more than 100 gigabytes. And then there is zip disk. Zip disk was an advanced and higher quality version of the floppy disk, and they could store more data. Zip disks were available in 100 and 250 megabyte capacities and were used to store, share, and backup large amounts of data. And then in optical disc, there's CD-ROM. CD-ROM is a storage device that can be read but not written to. CD-ROM drives are very popular for playing and installing media. A CD-ROM usually stores 650 megabytes of data. Then there's DVD-ROM. DVD-ROM commonly used for storing large software applications and has a larger capacity. A DVD-ROM permanently stores data files which cannot be changed, written over, or erased. A DVD-ROM stores around 4.38 gigabytes of data. In magnetic disks, there are floppy disks. A floppy disk is a hardware device that reads data storage information. As technology advanced, floppy disks were finally able to read and write. Today, the most commonly used floppy disks are 3.5 inches and have the capacity of 800 kilobytes to 2.8 megabytes, with a standard of 1.44 megabytes. And in optical disks, there are worm, or write once read many. Worm is a data storage technology mechanism that stores unerasable and or unmodifiable information after it has been written on a drive. The disks have varied in size from 5.25 to 14 inches wide in varying formats ranging from 140 megabytes to more than 3 gigabytes per side of the usually double-sided medium.
And next, the difference between uses magnetic disk and optical disk. A magnetic disk as storage media on computer or data storage permanently and storage various kinds of information, one of which is information about the hardware in the PC or personal computer, then the computer operating system, and uses optical disk. The first function is set to write and write meaning data. To overwrite existing data on a CD or DVD with the new data, as a medium for installing programs. And next, the difference in general between magnetic disks and optical disks. First difference, magnetic disk, media type used in multiple fixed disks, and optical disk, media type used in single removable disks. And second difference, magnetic disks, intermediate signal to noise ratio, and optical disks, excellent signal to noise ratio. And other difference, magnetic disk simple rate is low and optical disk simple rate is high. And next, magnetical disk implemented where data is randomly accessed, and optical disks implemented in streaming files. And magnetic disk, only one disk can be used at a time, and optical disk, mass replication is possible. And other difference, magnetic disks, tracks in the magnetic disk are generally circular, and optical disks, in optical disks, the tracks on are constructed spirally. Magnetic disk, the magnetic disk is randomly accessed, and in the optical disk, the data is sequential access. And last difference, in the magnetic disk, one only disk is accessed at a time, and optical disk allows mass replication.
So that's all from us about our discussion about the difference between magnetical disk and optical disk. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.